This is a repeat of the OAuth consent request for Security Scout, and this time adding group member because that was missed in the last one, as well as audit read only. The justification has been updated to add about the group member, where that is part of the offboarding process for users to be sure if their account gets activated again that they don't have the permissions that come with those additional groups that they have. So this will go over audit read only and group.member specifically for this client ID. So going as usual to do the request in the production app to get consent. It has all of these, so this is for audit reports and group subscriptions. That then provides the ability for the audit reports, as we're looking at that one first, to be able to get the IP addresses that the user has logged in from, so we can see all those coming in here. And then that allows us, via the audit reports, getting the IP address to build out both a dashboard of where the activity came from. So we're taking the IP address that we got from Google and we're enriching it with the geolocation data. So that gives us an ability to see where all of our users are logging in from. And then we can also create alerts on users being logged in from a different country. So we have sign in from a restricted country where you can say where users are and are not allowed to log in from. From the group's perspective, since both of those are now included in this, in Google Workspace we have a test user. That test user currently is not part of any Google groups actually, so I can then go in and add this user to like Google Test Edition, and that will then add that user to Google Test Edition. So the functionality for adding the user and as we go into the console, we can then see they are part of that test editions, and the inverse can work as well, that I can then remove that user from the test editions and they are removed from that group. So that is the functionality in the UI of connecting and being sure that the correct client ID showed up in that consent, and the reports and the group memberships. So on the left hand side here we see all the scopes that are being requested, all 9 of them, which now match all of these. That then is what we are requesting from the back end, and then that goes into a secret in Secret Manager for us. When those then are used, we go and get that secret, and for the reports, as the first example, we create a general report service, nothing crazy or fancy here, using the creds that we just stored in Secret Manager, and all we are pulling from that is really the IP address, the time, and the status. We are trying to pull in additional fields as they are able. These are just placeholders so that for other IDPs that have this data, we'll have it in there. But we try and pull all these data that we can so that we can have full records from the user, and that would surface in the UI as they are available, like login type reauth, but none of these other ones existed. Okay, so now for groups. The way that the groups work is in our code. Sorry, I didn't realize I was going to have to do this one at first. Source. Groups. So these will be really the same is we build a Google service using the secret manager secret that we had pulled in, and we get the group ID for that user, and then, or for the group, and then we go through and do members delete on that. The add would be the same, and funny enough, you can hear Google in the background talking. So service, build Google service, then we go in, be sure we have the correct group information, group ID, and we group members insert. So that is the full set of all of the director, group member, and audit